In today's video, we're going to be looking at this really awesome dehumidifier. The company ended up sending me one of these for review and testing. Been using it for a while now. And in today's video, I wanted to give you a full overview. Let's start with the design first. It's only 21 inches high, 13 inches wide, and only 10.3 inches deep. So it doesn't end up taking quite a lot of space. This works for very large areas, up to 2,500 square feet, which is pretty impressive. Now on the bottom, you have 360 degrees views. Also, you do have the visual water tank, so you can see how much water there is in the tank. Now, this dehumidifier does have automatic shut off whenever the tank is full. All you have to do is just remove it, empty it out, put it back in. Or you can end up connecting the hose to the back and have the water be emptied out continuously. Now on top, we do have the air outlet grills and of course the control panel. I'm gonna show you that in a little bit. Now on the back is where you end up putting that drain hose. All you have to do is just unscrew this, put the drain hose, and then you can put it somewhere where that water can go. So if you have a bathtub or anything like that, where you can have that continuous drain of the water. Now they also do have this area for the power cable, so you can end up rolling it up if you don't use the appliance. Now on top, you do have the air inlet, and you also do have a filter. Now you can easily end up removing this. You can end up vacuuming it, or what I would recommend is just running it under some warm water. That's pretty much it. So maintenance is pretty simple. Empty the water, clean the filter from time to time. That's pretty much it. Now on front, you do have this light bar. It will end up changing colors depending how much humidity you have. So for example, for me, it's blue light. I have less than 50% humidity. So right now my place is 25%. Now if you have between 50 to 70%, the light bar will be green, and then if you have more than 70% humidity, the light bar will be red. On the left side, we do have the humidity reading, which reflects the air at the inlet. For me right now, it's 25. Now, when it comes to the control panel, let's start from the top left. We have the sleep mode and also the lock. So if you hold that button for 3 seconds, you will be able to lock it so nobody else can press any buttons. Right next to it, we have the speed. There's two speeds, high and low. At low speed, it's barely noticeable. At high speed, you can definitely hear it, but it's not overpowering sound, and it's not gonna interfere with, for example, watching TV or anything like that. And then we have the mode button. It has 3 different modes: the humidifier, dry, or the continuous. Now the humidifier, you already know what that does. Now the dry mode is, for example, if you do have some wet clothes, it ends up drying that clothes faster. And then you have continuous button, which means it will just end up working non-stop. Now on the bottom left, we have the timer. It goes by 1 up to 24 hours. Right next to it, we have the humidity button where you can end up setting the humidity level. And lastly, we do have the power button. As I mentioned earlier, this dehumidifier is good up to 2,500 square feet, and it can do around 34 pins a day. 34 pins is around 4.25 gallons, which is extremely impressive. This dehumidifier also does have adjustable humidity anywhere from 30 to 80%. One thing to keep in mind, this does have the built-in compressor, so once you do have it, make sure it ends up upright for up to 24 hours before you end up using it. So that's everything you should know about this really amazing dehumidifier. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.